All right, look who's back.
Hey.
It's Amber. For anyone who didn't see our Wolverine Deadpool video, Amber is an ex-girlfriend of mine, longtime friend of mine, and we shot and they all think you look like Katie Sackhoff.
I love it.
Uh-huh. I was like, all right, I like her.
Katie Sackhoff forever.
Yeah. So we shot a long-form video for Wolverine Deadpool. I came over to New Jersey and we watched that. We used to go to the movies constantly when we were together. And people seem to like you.
They don't know
And
that.
I know if they knew you for real. So people put up, I put up all of your takes for the movie.
Oh yeah.
And we'll do a video talking about the making of the movie and all that kind of stuff too. But everybody was like, "Oh, you gotta get Amber back on. You gotta get Amber back on." And I was like, "Hey, calm the fuck down, guys. Like, you know." All right. So explain to the people what we're doing today.
Okay, so we're gonna be doing the Marcel Proust questionnaire. If you don't know who Marcel Proust is, Google it. Come on.
Yeah, do some work. Do the homework.
It's 35 questions, and Newt has 5 seconds to start answering the questions. If you don't answer within 5 seconds, we're just going to scoot on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And then after we answer the 35 questions, we can go back and revisit your answers or answer things that you forgot to answer. And it's supposed to reveal something about yourself, your inner world,
like
your soul.
It's like every Rorschach I ever saw. It's like they all look like my dad being disappointed in me. I don't know what that's about. All right.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. And I don't have a timer, so we're just
we'll just
we're gonna guesstimate 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Newt, Robert Wallen.
Amber.
What is your idea of perfect happiness?
Creativity.
Okay. What is your greatest fear?
Loneliness.
What is the trait you most deplore in yourself?
Deplore is negative, right?
Yep. Yep. Newt's a writer.
Yeah, I know. I don't know all the words. Deplore. Oh God, we'll go back to that one.
All right. What is the trait you most deplore in others?
Liars.
Which living person do you most admire?
The producer that I'm working with.
Okay.
I don't want to give his name.
What is your greatest extravagance?
Probably movie posters. Amber walked in my apartment and was like, "You're a child."
You're a child. Yeah. A 42-year-old child.
43.
Oh,
yeah.
Are you serious?
He brought me a fucking birthday card.
Woo! What is your current state of mind?
Well, I'm with you, so content.
Oh, that's nice. What do you consider the most overrated virtue?
Pride? That's a sin, though, isn't it?
That's what you said. Where do you go with that? On what occasion do you lie?
To not hurt other people's feelings.
Not hurt feelings. All right. Number 10. What is the thing you dislike most about your appearance?
My face.
Oh, get out of here. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Which living person do you most despise?
Someone I
Can't say me.
Someone I used to work with, but I won't say who.
Work with. All right. All right. What is the quality you most like in a man?
What's the quality I most admire in a man? Nobleness. Nobility.
Nobility. All right. What is the quality you most like in a woman? Be careful.
Humor.
Humor. Yeah, that's a good one.
Boobs.
Which words or phrases do you most overuse?
Oh God! I talk too much. What phrase?
Yes. True.
I say I'm a guy who knows a thing or two about a thing or two, and I don't know why I say that so often, and it always winds up in my scripts as well.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I have actually heard you say that.
Yeah.
All right. Who or what is the greatest love of your life?
Well, I can't say you.
No, you can't say me.
Christy who passed away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
If I said the other one, I'd get in trouble on the internet, so, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. When or where were you the happiest?
When or where was I the happiest?
Yeah.
Probably when I lived at the Jersey Shore.
Mm.
I was there for 3 years. Mm-hmm.
All right. Which talent would you most like to have?
Musical talent.
Ooh. You do like music.
But I can't play, I can't sing, I can't dance.
If you were to change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about I guess my appearance.
We'll have to revisit some of these. All right. What do you consider your greatest achievement?
The people who stuck with me. Yes, Elvira?
If you were to die and come back as a person or a thing, what would it be?
Oh God, what would I come back as that I would want to? We'll come back to that one.
All right. Number 21. Where would you most like to live?
Wherever I can create. Close to the action.
What is your most treasured possession?
My
You
cat.
got a lot of possessions.
I know, but my cat is, yeah.
Your cat.
Yep.
If she could talk, I think she'd have something to say about what you
No,
considered a
the only
possession.
reason that I didn't unalive myself was because of her, so, yeah.
You know, I reached out to you then. I find that
Yeah.
offensive.
Yeah, well.
All right. What do you regard as the lowest depth of misery?
The lowest, we'll go by loneliness.
All right. Loneliness again for the win.
Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite occupation?
Writer.
Yeah. What is your most marked characteristic?
Gift for gab. You know what that means?
No, can you explain it to me?
A gift for
Of course
gab.
I know what it means.
Okay,
I'm Irish.
right.
Get out of here. All right. What do you value most in your friends?
I was gonna say loyalty, but that's not very. Yeah, loyalty. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Who are your favorite writers? How much time do you got?
Yeah, Poe, Lovecraft, Alan Moore, Quentin Tarantino, Kevin Smith.
Is that it for now?
Well, yeah, that's all for now.
All right.
Dean Koontz.
Who is your hero of fiction?
Well, I mean, look what's hanging from my light there. It would be Batman.
Batman. That's a good one.
I have the hanging things for the lamp and all that kind of stuff, so I stuck a Batman like he's hanging from it.
It's very good. I love it. I love it. All right. Which historical figure do you most identify with? Can't say Harriet Tubman.
Damn. Ed Wood.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Who are your heroes in real life?
People who leave the world in a better place than what they found it. Than they found it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your favorite names?
Like
names, baby, names. Amber.
Amber. Well, I've dated 2 Ambers, 2 Christies. I don't know. I like my name a lot. Because it's different, yeah. I've never shied away from thinking my name was cool, because it was just like, if you said like, oh, in your elementary school, Steven pulled my hair, which Steven? There's 100 of them.
Yeah,
if
totally.
you said Newton, it's like...
Nat.
The Black.
John.
Yeah.
Get an original name, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what is it that you most dislike? That's it. What is it that you most dislike?
Reddit.
Ooh. All right. 33.
Okay.
What is your greatest regret? Can't say me.
No, we had a good time, man. We're still friends. My greatest regret would probably be leaving the Wayne Theater to go work for Screenwave.
All right. Leaving Wayne Theater. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like to die?
Loved.
Oh. What is your motto?
What's a motto? I don't know. What's
What's
a
a
motto
motto
with
with
you?
you?
I don't have one.
Okay.
It's always changing.
All right. Okay, buddy. Are you ready to do a postmortem on
Let's
your
go.
answers?
Yeah.
What's a motto? Joke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Number 3. We didn't answer number 3. What
Okay.
was number 3?
Number 3.
What trait do you most deplore in yourself? Couldn't come up with one.
That I most deplore in myself.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Oh, you hate loyalty?
I hate my own loyalty because I give people who hurt me and use me too many chances. Noticing a pattern?
I am, and I would dare to say that maybe you don't hate loyalty, but maybe you're disappointed that you're loyal to others before you're loyal to yourself.
Oh yeah,
Like there's
100%. I always put other people before myself.
So maybe you need to work on
There's a lot of things I need to work on, Amber.
a little self-trust, a little self-loyalty.
Yeah, that's why I'm in therapy, you know. You know the saying, it's hurt people hurt people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make it sad.
That's what I'm doing. I want people to be like, oh.
Some mean is sad. All right. Number 8. What do you consider the most overrated virtue? Pride. Is it a sin? Is it a virtue?
It's
Pride.
both.
Yeah.
The only thing I was thinking about virtue was there was this movie in the 90s about these kangaroos.
Yeah.
They were like kangaroo men, and they were like, each was a virtue.
Okay.
And I'm trying to, because I know pride is one of the 7 deadly sins.
Right.
So what is
like one virtue they said when Stephen Colbert took this test, he said the most overrated virtue was chastity. You know, so like I think virtues would be like like honesty.
Yeah.
Chastity.
Yeah, chastity's overrated.
I'm trying to think of like other virtues. I also have struggled with the virtues. God.
But I'd still say chastity because again, the whole world's on fire. We need to fucking get weird with it, man.
Yeah.
Whole world's on fire. No one can save me but you.
See, he said he couldn't sing.
I can't.
I heard it. Let's see, number 15. Who was the greatest love of your life? You said Christy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said for number 16, when or where were you the happiest? You said the Jersey Shore. Why? Why were you happiest at the Jersey Shore?
I like being by the ocean.
Yeah.
I was running a building that I was in charge of every facet of, and for once I had everyone who worked for me was people who I legitimately considered friends, and they all had my back. I met a girl down there, then we had a torrid affair. So like this.
Was she married?
No. She is now.
Oh, it was just
Actually, we hooked up after she got married too, but I didn't know that she was married.
Rude.
She doesn't watch this.
Come on.
It's fine.
Okay. Let's see, number 18. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? You said your appearance. Come on.
No, I've always been very conscious of how I look.
Yeah.
So that's why I try to be extra funny.
Yeah.
You know? Because you're never going to get the other things about me if you just look at the superficial.
Yeah.
So, because I wanted to get my nose done and all that kind of stuff back in the day.
Me too.
Yeah.
I also wanted to get my nose done back in the day.
Yeah, you have a nice nose, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got like a honker, you know? But this nose does come in handy sometimes.
Does it?
Yeah.
When people are trying to punch you, they have a real nice bullseye they
Well,
can get to.
Fallon hit me in the. I have a hole right here in the cartilage. Fallon hit me in the face with a book.
Oh my god!
Well, accident. She missed her mark in a stunt, and I leaned forward and she caught me with the book and stuff like that. But when you're performing certain acts, it touches on a certain spot. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I'll explain it to you when you're older.
Thanks. Older than 41. But like you could actually change that about yourself.
I know, and it's something I want to do.
You still want to do it?
Oh yeah.
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 Well, you really should do it soon because
I gotta sell a fucking movie first.
Nose jobs post 40. You get too old for your face to heal quickly or correctly. I've looked into it.
Okay. All right.
I've looked into it. Don't wait too long. All right.
Or if I just have enough money to not care. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What is your most treasured possession? Hold on. I skipped one here.
It's all right.
Favorite occupation. We got writer.
Mm-hmm. Here's
Here's one.
Oh.
If you could die and come back as a person or a thing, what would it be? I skipped that one.
I would come back as a wolf.
A wolf?
Yes.
All right. Why?
Or a dog. Something canine-ish.
Why?
I like that untethered thing, you know? I like there's something very primitive and primal and elemental about dogs, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always been a thing. Like, the Wolfman is my favorite monster because I like that idea of no inhibition.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Wolfman is your favorite monster.
Yeah, yep. I would tell you why the Wolfman is my favorite, but then I'll start crying, and I don't want to do that.
All right. Well, how about you tell me later if you have
Yes,
some
I
drinks
will.
so
Yeah,
we
of
can
course.
Really get the water
Yeah, of course.
going.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
You want to live in a place where you can create.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't really matter where, just a place.
Wherever I can be surrounded by other creatives. You know.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
A creative space. All right, and I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
Anything you want to revisit?
No, I think that's everything.
All right, and I think that we should do this again in a couple years and see.
If I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Let's
do it.
That's it?
That's it. Do you feel like you've revealed anything about yourself?
No, I think it's the same thing I reveal to people on here constantly. Have you taken this test?
No, I haven't.
Because remember, we were at that bar that one night. We drove around and we went to that bar and you asked me like questions about like birds and colors and stuff like that. Yeah. What was that called?
I don't know what it's called, but it's supposed to reveal some things about yourself.
Okay.
Did we film that one?
No.
All right.
We shot... No, we took a picture though. Because you were like, I don't like this picture. And I was like, oh.
No, I don't remember that.
We went to that place in Cherry Hill.
Kaminsky's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took a picture of the quiz?
No, but we took a picture that night in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But you gave me that quiz at the bar
Gotcha.
as I was drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, maybe we'll reveal something in me, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah. There was, it's supposed to reveal some things in you. It's like, what's your favorite animal, your favorite color, and your favorite body of water. And like each one of these things is supposed to represent something else.
Animal would be a bat.
Animal is a bat?
Because they're excellent survivors. Color would be green.
Yeah, and you're supposed to give like, okay, so you said a bat because it's excellent survivors.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then,
just because I like green. Like it pops well, and I have a thing for redheaded women, and so...
You'd like green eyes?
Green eyes, and there's two colors
the contrast
together, yeah. I mean, you know, the Frankenstein thing I had made, there's a obvious correlation there.
Okay.
And then what was the third one?
The third one is a body of water.
And
you're supposed to give like at least two reasons why.
The Atlantic, the Atlantic goes back to because the time I lived down there, I was the most like content.
Okay. So the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
So that's like the type of body of water.
Mm-hmm.
What else about the ocean?
The salt air, the fact that it's really the last undiscovered part of the planet. You know, there's so much more alien things down there. Alien to us, not like E.T. shit. But like I just find that fascinating that there's still parts of the world that we haven't explored yet, we don't understand. In a world where we think we know everything, you know? Okay.
And things to explore, things to discover.
Yeah.
All right, give me one more thing about bats. Newt likes bats. What else do you like about bats?
Flying. I like that idea of freedom.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. It's just another word for nothing left to lose. Do you know that?
I do know. Who wrote that song?
Who wrote it originally? Because Janis Joplin sang it.
She did. That's why I asked who wrote it.
Who wrote it?
He's got an alliterative name.
I don't know.
KK.
Who's KK?
Chris Christopherson.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you're right.
I know I'm right.
Okay, right. Calm down.
Okay. So bats, we like them because they're excellent survivors. There's flying, there's freedom. And then just give me one more thing about green. You said pops of color, You like the contrast. You just like green.
I just like green. It's been my favorite color my entire life. Sports teams I gravitate towards that are green. You know, I'm sure there's a money correlation to it as well.
Money? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else about green, Newt?
No, it's just one of those things. I just like it. I just like it.
He just likes
Why do I need to have a reason to like something?
You don't. You don't.
So what does this say about me?
All right. So here's what it says. So the color thing is how you see yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm green with envy.
The animal thing is like what maybe you look for in a partner or what might make a good partner for you.
Okay.
Like ideally. And then the ocean thing is like how you see like sex or love or your sexuality. So here we go. We're going to dive into it. We're going to analyze Newt. How Newt sees himself as green. Mm-hmm. He just likes it.
Yeah, I just
He
like
doesn't know.
You like what you like.
You know?
But
And
I never thought
that's
about
true.
that for sexuality, though.
We're going to get to where are you right now. So Newt is green. Mm-hmm. What's the sports team you like that's green?
The Oakland Athletics.
Yes.
Well, technically they're not the Oakland Athletics anymore. They're homeless right now. They don't have Yeah. So.
Sad.
Yeah.
And then there's contrast, which I kind of like that. Moving on to your partner thing. So, yeah, that makes sense. Like the idea that you are contrast to someone else. So, partner thing, bats. Newt likes people who are excellent survivors.
Well, I see myself as that because of childhood trauma and stuff like that. And most people who I've been with have also... There's trauma bonding, you know, when people have had something that happened to them in their past and stuff like that, and you're able to, you know, two broken pieces can sometimes fit together, you know? Yeah.
I don't actually think that's what trauma bonding means, but I know what you mean. Excellent survivors, flying, freedom. I like that. Like the idea that, because I think with some men, and I don't really think it's true for you, but I think some men, like, they want, like, the idea is that they want some exotic birds that they can take her home and like put her in a cage. But I think that you
I like when, you know, somebody was asking me like, well, what would you do if your girlfriend was on OnlyFans or something like that? And I'm like, that's fucking awesome, man. Like, they're confident enough in themselves to be open with that, and it's clearly I would be cheering them on because I also revel, like every woman I've ever been with, I'm so enamored with them, like that, not just because who the fuck would fuck me, but like the general...
I have no idea.
Yeah.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah. But just the general idea of the muse, you know, and that's one of my big things is I've always, whenever I fall in love with the idea of people, sometimes more than everything else, you know.
So you don't feel threatened?
I've never been...
By like a lady who can fly high?
No, I love that. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Was it love or was it the idea of being in love?
Probably a little bit of both.
What's the line from Momentary Lapse of Reason?
I don't know. I don't
My
think I've ever
favorite
seen
Pink
that
Floyd?
movie.
No, it's Pink Floyd song. Yeah. Wow.
I don't think I know that one.
Sorry.
And then the ocean. Newt felt really content by the Atlantic Ocean. Likes the salt air. And there's like this undiscovered thing, something to explore. Likes the idea that there's things about it he doesn't understand yet. You like that idea? Things you just don't get.
There's a lot of things I just don't get. I don't know what I don't know what the fucking virtues are.
Sex.
Yeah, I know the idea of it. I just never experienced it. Well, that's true though, because some people could be with somebody for a really long time. You do the same thing, and then you're with somebody else, and you become like fuck drunk, you know, on that, and you realize that there's another layer that you haven't explored.
Fuck
to
drunk.
that. Yeah, I just made that. I just made that term up.
I really like it. Fuck drunk. Okay. Fuck drunk. That's a good one.
But not fucking drunk.
No, fuck drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neat.
So that's it. Yeah. We've coined a new phrase.
Fuck drunk. I knew something awesome would come out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that is Amber delving into my psychosis, and hopefully you guys like this, and you'll go take the test yourself. Yeah. Where can they find it? It's just online? Yeah, it's called the Marcel Proust test and or questionnaire. It's 35 questions. And we did it. Yeah. All right. Bye.